These are the three keys to Georgia winning a national championship and going back to back. Number one, forcing Max Duggan to stay underneath. A lot of people are like, well, what do you mean? Like he's a passer. You don't want him to pass. No, quarterbacks are going to pass the ball. I mean, it's exactly what they do. They're the quarterback. Okay. CJ Stroud, he did not stay underneath. That man threw dimes downfield. Yes, he did. We might have did better stopping him in the second half. But my point is, players like that, if you can force them to stay underneath, you keep all of that underneath. You can force him to have to make extra throws. More throws somebody has to make, the more accurate they have to be, the more consistent they have to be, the more efficient they have to be, and in hopes that he makes a mistake, in hopes that they try to go with something else. Maybe we try to get them to force the run game. Feel like we can stop their run game. I know Georgia will try to make them one-dimensional, but as we saw with Ohio State doesn't mind not running the ball. So with them, they don't mind being one-dimensional. But we saw TCU playing against Michigan. TCU does like to run the ball. So if we can get that out of the way early, I feel like that is huge. That is huge for us. Number two, establishing and stopping the run. Establishing the run. Yes, they do run a 3-3-5, and some of my friends would say they run a 3-5-5. Anyways, the point is, there will be a lot of gaps, but they are one of the best 3-3-5 teams in the nation, and they're proving it by being in the national championship. Yes, we see that. Okay. Congrats to TCU. Kudos to them. An amazing season so far. But I really do hope that our offensive line, our tight end room, our running back core is something that they have not seen either. If we can establish the run game early, start to wear them down, get yards after yards, little bitty, it doesn't matter, and just get first downs, I feel like we can keep them on the field, wear them down, and we can force the depth issue. Now, as far as stopping the run, they do like to stop the run. So for us, if we cannot stop the run early and it forces us to kind of bring everybody in a little bit, you are going to see some Max Duggan dimes. You're going to see the reason why he was invited as a Heisman finalist. So, anyways, that's it. Number three, Stetson needs to play like Staquavius. Stetson needs to come out, and he doesn't need to do too much. He just needs to do the right thing like he always does. And when it's open downfield, he needs to launch it. We have receivers. We have tight ends. We have that. Just do not force the ball. He has done really, really good lately in big games, and I'm not jinxing him. I'm not saying he's going to come to this game and be nervous, but if he will come out and play like he has, if he will come out and attack, I do not think TCU will stand a chance. If Stetson comes out and Stetson is hesitant, if he's timid, if he throws a pick, whatever, and it takes us a little bit to get going, then I do see TCU trying to make this a game, which I do not want it to be. I'm a Georgia fan, so of course I don't want it to be that. But Max Duggan is who he is. Dude's got a monster personality as a quarterback. He's a freaking leader. And for us to be able to stop that, I think those are the three keys. And then I'll say honorable mention on that. Control the line of scrimmage. If we can push them around, if we can, push their offensive line around, push their defensive line around, I think we can make it clear as far as tackles for a loss or big run gains, that we are the better team. And I don't mean that as far as 5 stars. I mean like in this game. And so if we can start off that way, good for us. If we cannot, it's going to be a ball game. So let me know what you think. But all right, guys, I'm out. See y'all later.